Yo, what's up guys? Nils here and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, we're currently standing on a mountaintop here in Attack on Titan, and next to me I have the boy, Big Ben, right here. His name is actually Berthold Hoover, and he's the guy that like transforms into Colossal Titan. Kinda looks similar to the giant there, but not exactly. So we also have a whole bunch of shards at our disposal from Old City. We have 107 just to be exact, and we're gonna assert dominance over the passive machine today. We are definitely getting something good, and just for the sake of the memes, our goal is to get a giant passive on him. I think this guy in particular deserves to have a giant, since, you know, Attack on Titan is basically just a whole bunch of giants world. And let's go ahead and teleport over to Hero University and we'll see how that goes. Let's load him in. And what's the chance to get a giant actually? Let's have a look here. Wait, there's no way. So you want to tell me that giant is like harder to get than a tank? Dude, how is that a thing, man? Tank is like 15% stronger. And apparently it's that much harder to get, but the chances are not looking on our side, guys, so we are definitely gonna be praying for the RNG's help here, and we'll see how that goes. Also, I kinda did a mistake by accident yesterday. I was kinda half asleep and I just like did the 7 Tail Sins raid, the massive one, and then I had a whole bunch of shards, and in my mind, I was trying to reroll Bald Hero, but unfortunately I put melee in, and sadly we rerolled this guy instead of this guy, so now we don't have a good passive on him, which is kind of sad, but hopefully we're gonna fix it in the future. But anyway, back to our current video's topic. Let's put this guy back in and let's begin with Rerolls. Dude, so close. Actually so close, but so far, look at this. Also, I have noticed something, but I don't know if it is exactly accurate, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something now. I don't know if you noticed, but it's usually what you get is like as soon as you press like start reroll, you have a text here, and that passive that you have is gonna be always like next to the passive that you get. In most situations, at least, it does work like that. So perhaps we can like spoil it to ourselves what we're gonna get. So let's attack one, another useless one, and we are just gonna keep re-rolling like to do. Perhaps we get a giant. That's the goal for this video. Oh dude, what about a blessing? I would take a blessing as well, even though I would prefer it on a fighter that is actually useful, but you know, a blessing is a blessing. I wouldn't say no to that for sure. But so far, we're not getting anything proper done. Just Collector 2 into Reach 2. Oh, there's the giant? No, it's gonna get rolled away. We were close this time around, boys. But we still have a whole bunch of times to go, so hopefully we are gonna get something really soon. Is that gonna be attack? No, it's stopped at Genius. Genius 3 is actually a very underrated passive. Like I think people underestimate and do not really understand like how effective levels are when it comes to damage increase. And leveling up 50% faster is crazy. You literally need just like half of your time / resources, whichever way you want to see it. Ooh, we get a tank. We have a whole bunch of shards though left, so might as well just keep on re-rolling. It's completely fine. Until we burn through all of them, I guess. As I said, guys, the goal is giant, so we're not settling for anything less than that. Although tank was better than the giant, which is kind of ironic. If we get it again in these 9 more times that we can do it, we're just gonna keep it though. Oh, that's Genius? Yeah, that's Genius. Dude, what if I got a tiny or a... That would be pretty ironic. We're going for a giant and we're gonna end up with a tiny. That would be pretty ironic actually. Oh, is that a blessing? Dude, so close. We almost scratched the surface of it. Attack 1 for sure. Yep. Okay, 5 more times to go, and our window of opportunity is just getting slimmer, guys, so we really need to get something anytime soon. There's the giant just to tease us off. Genius 1. Come on, just give us the goddamn giant. That's all we want. We don't want anything else. Collector 1. Dude, is that a tiny? No. That would have been hilarious. The colossal giant ending up tiny. Alrighty, boys. We have just one more reel to go. So make sure to click the like button below to bring us some positive RNG. And 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Come on. Give us the giant. Okay, we're not getting anything. We are not getting anything. We got robbed yet another time. That is quite unfortunate. Let's actually have a look how his animation looks. I've never seen like all of these heroes. I tried to farm for all of these secrets, but I've never actually checked how their abilities look or whatever. So we have, I think this guy's named Dio here. This one is from One Piece. You have Hawk. This one is from the Spooky Island. And this one was a pain in the ass to get. It took me, I think 600k stars or something like that. Isn't he from Slayer? Yeah, he's from Slayer. So look at this, guys. We're had to go here and okay, maybe I exaggerated. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit, but 385k. I think it's quite a lot of stars for a secret, if you ask me personally, especially one of the older ones. Look at this crazy star. I got the secret from crazy in just 17k opens. This is luck. This is a new island. Early 1 million closing in now. Power. Which one is power? Power. I'm actually not entirely sure which one is power. Doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead here and have a look how Mr. Ben looks. So that's 2, 3. Okay, so 7 hits. And what is he doing? What the hell is he? Did he just like smash him or what? He just disappears and he does like a strong attack. Okay, this makes no sense. Let's go over to this guy since he's just not gonna die on 1 hit. Okay, you, mister, have a very weird ultimate. Okay, come on, do it again. Let's see now. Dude, he just smashed the ground and disappears like what? Would have been cool if he actually transformed into literally the colossal version of himself and he just like smashed him after that. That would have been pretty cool, but as it seems, that's not the case here. In the meantime, let's do this. So I think, guys, with this current update, it's safe to say that you can level your fighters up to level 180 before you kinda leave them to the side, I think. Although level 151 is pretty long, but I think if you leave it to just fuse overnight, you could probably get like a 1 level at this point. But I think after level 180, it might be a little bit too hard to do. Unless you have a genius, of course. Like if you have a genius, you could probably push it a little bit further, maybe 182 or something like that. But yeah, getting like a genius is not that easy. So that was pretty much it, guys, for Big Ben. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get a giant or anything close to that. However, we did get a tank, which we rerolled, and that was pretty good. Meanwhile, I'm crying inside of me because I cannot get a tank on this guy or this guy. I would love to have a tank on either of these or one of these so I can craft. Which, by the way, we are just 1 raid away from the new shiny craftable. We have 18 shards at the moment, so just 1 more raid and we can craft. But honestly, my main focus right now is getting a whole bunch of these shards and getting a whole bunch of the 7 deadly sin shards as well, which I fucked up myself obviously by rerolling my good passive away. That was pretty unfortunate. The ironic thing is that I've spent like almost 100 shards of that. I've spent 90 shards and I cannot get like anything better than a grey passive when it comes to like damage passives. It's kind of sad, but it do be like that sometimes. Passives are completely RNG. There's not much you can do, like you see. Sometimes you get a W, sometimes you get nothing. Most of the times you get nothing, which is pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is, kind of. You cannot do much. But anyway, that was pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed getting scammed with me on the machine again, as usual. I can't wait for the day that we're gonna get something good out of the machine, like a tag 3 or something. Speaking of tag 3, I haven't seen that particular passive in a really long time. Like, even on these like random units that we just hatch from the start here, I haven't seen a tag 3 in a really long time, and I don't know why. I guess it's pretty rare. I think it's like a 0.75%, but still, you just don't find any more tags anymore. But anyway, as always, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. It would help me out a lot. And make sure to click the notification bell as well to not miss any of the future uploads. And until the next one, take care.